So let's take a few minutes to talk about the Black church and Black culture. Black church planters have been a major part of connecting the church to the culture, whether from the halls of historic churches like Mother Bethel in Philadelphia, Mother Emanuel in Charleston, or Blueprint Church in Atlanta. Planters have constantly sought to keep the church relatable to the culture. I want to talk about a few examples of that, four in particular. The first way the Black church connects to Black culture is through formation and nurture. For many Black people, the Black church was central to their formation and socialization. I got a chance to have a conversation with retired pastor Albert Holmes, and he says the Black church was the only other institution the Black family had. He remembers growing up that the Black schools were disappearing, and over time, the Black church was the only institution left to nurture the Black community. He remembers that the Black church carried out the formal training and nurturing of young people coming up in the Black community. Pastor Holmes's account represents countless similar testimonies within Black culture regarding how the Black community has been formed and nurtured by the Black church. And then there's the area of politics. Henry Louis Gates captures an important turning point in Black history. He recalls that during Reconstruction, after ratifying the 15th Amendment, the door opened for Black men to exercise their political power nationwide. The Black church became a hub for political activity and empowerment. There is still a need for ministers and church planters who represent their communities to engage in the political process and to continue to advocate for the rights of Black people. Therefore, the Black church continues to connect to Black culture through politics. And then we have music. We've mentioned this before, but it's good to revisit it here again, that music is one of the most evident ways to see the connection between the Black church and Black culture, whether it's through the rap lyrics of the most popular rapper of the time or the poetic sound of R&B artists like Lauryn Hill. Black theology is infused into Black culture. Kirk Franklin, a gospel artist, demonstrated that musical genres like hip-hop and the culture of hip-hop also shape the church. Dwight Radcliffe writes and teaches about a hip-hop hermeneutic for interpreting the Bible. Ultimately, music is a medium that allows the Black church and the Black culture to lead each other in this following and dancing called the Black experience in America. The last point that helps connect Black church to Black culture is social justice and activism. I got a chance to speak with a church planter named Dexter Harris, and he states that the Black church has been the moral compass for America, helping to call out and resist injustice. Black church planters must both continue the legacy of the Black church's activism through social justice, and it has to use modern technology to connect with current and emerging generations to address contemporary social ills. So these four areas are ways in which the Black church relates to Black culture. And so hopefully you get a chance to think more deeply about how these four areas have been evident in your own context.